games and how they make you feel. I kind of wanted to talk about how games make you feel and how people remember stuff that they love and that they hate and stuff. One of the, a lot of game series that reminds me a lot and gives me good memories is the Broken Sword stuff. Now, I love Broken Sword a lot because it just had that whole great gameness where I could sit and play for hours because it makes you think, it makes you hate it, it makes you love it at the same time. It's one of those games that you can't put down in theory. You start playing, it's like, oh, just get to the next part, get to the next part, get to the next part, and that's great. And I love those sorts of games. Final Fantasies are exactly the same. 7, 10, Lightning Returns, and it's just that I need to get that one level. Oh, I'll just do this for a little bit more time. And I spend a lot of time, or I used to spend a lot of time playing games. I remember playing Spider-Man Web of Shadows, and when I was playing that when I was young, or when at uni, it's one of those games that just made you go, it's 11 o'clock. I could play it, and then it's like, oh, it's 5:30 in the morning, and where did that time go? Because that sort of game, I like that because it shows that you are so engrossed, that's it? You're so engrossed in the game that it makes things happy, and it's like you want to know more, you want that story. Effectively, I could say that even though I don't read a lot of books, video games are like my books. I like a very good story. I like it to be, this is what you do. I don't like certain games that turn around and put you in so many sorts of different views and stuff like that. So like, say for example, you have A to B, but I don't like when it goes A to B to C to Z, and you don't know how to get to C because it doesn't tell you. Final Fantasy 13-2 was very similar because for some point in the game I was stuck and I didn't know what to do, but I didn't know I had to go to a different part of the world first to activate that story quest, which will then activate 3 more story quests in the future. And to me, that's what I didn't like. In a way, I do like it linear, tell me where to go, but I then like to explore. But when making games make you like, wow, that's a great game, I want to replay that over and over and over and over again. That's a game. That's to me means that people who have worked on the game have really, really put the time in to make you wanting to play it and get your money's worth. Now, a lot of people in the past, when I started talking about like achievements and trophies and stuff and getting like 100%, people are going like, oh, well, if you 100% it straight away, or if you complete it, that's your money's worth. Like, no, I think your money's worth is when you 100% that game and that gamer tag or the PS trophy turns around and says you have everything. I think that's when you've got your money's worth out of the game because you're exploring things that, some of the game developers say, okay, well, you have to get 3 different types of crystal, but then you have to defeat 30,000 bad guys to get that one crystal or something. If they made a game like that, that would be insanely impossible, depending on, it depends on what sort of game it is. But when you've hit that 100%, you are done. That's when I can turn around and say, you can put it on the shelf and say, I am done with that. I can revisit that game at a later date, but I can now look forward to the next one. Now, at the moment on the games channel that I am playing is, like say, South Park, Lightning Returns. I think I'm about 9 or 8 achievements away on Lightning Returns. And I think that's really great because it shows you that you're playing it. I think the second hardest achievement in the game is defeating one of the dragons, who is insanely powerful. And his defense is so high, or his HP is so high, that it takes forever to at least stagger it down to a little bit. But when you figure that way, so when you get beaten by that dragon, you can turn around and say, okay, well, this didn't work out well. I'm now going to keep going on and on and on and on until I actually beat that game. And that's what I like about it because, that gaming point that says 90 points, 100 points, 150, whatever you get, and you know that you've done it, it's a self-satisfaction. And same like achievements. I love getting achievements and hitting a game. Now, I previously made a video where I said that I hated online achievements. I don't think online achievements should exist, not unless you know it's a popular game. So, say for example, Call of Duty, Halo, people that will always play it put online achievements because people hit it. When you have stuff like games that play, like say Naruto or Dragon Ball Z, and it says like, become #1 in the world, and you're the only person playing it, it's like, what's the point of putting that achievement in? It should be you should be able to get everything on a game that you like. Not unless you buy another copy, give it to your friend and be like, let's play this game. That sort of thing. That's, obviously you can work together, get that achievement really, really quickly. And that's digressing. But when the games make you feel happy and you accomplish and you want it, I think the games people actually do it really well. Now, not many people know I actually studied to be in the games industry. Literally, let's have a look. This sort of stuff, if you can see it, is what I studied at college and then went to university for. But it's like showing you stuff like level design and how you can do it. I even put Final Fantasy stuff in there. But it's going through a lot of stuff, and I'm very tempted to rewrite this and actually put it properly and actually talk about it more. Because I really liked, I'm just looking through, like, stuff like here, like tech demos, development stuff. There's a lot that I really enjoy doing, and I might actually do some videos on it. Oh, it's Zara from Thingy. But yeah, it's really weird, like how I worked so hard on this sort of stuff. Developing stuff like interfaces. It's a lion versus Gohan. But just learning about this sort of stuff. And I think that when you have an idea on how these are made and how people work so hard to make these sorts of games for you, I think it's interesting and it makes you feel happy, and that's what I like. I like it when you play a game and you like it and it makes you feel good and you have good memories, and later on that you can turn around and say, like, in 5-10 years, oh, I remember playing X game, said game, whatever, and I'm going back to relive it, and you get those memories, those fond memories back. I like it. I think it's good. Like, same with Broken Sword. My mum and I bonded over that game because we couldn't figure out how to go past this goat, and it took probably days. And then back in the day, you didn't actually have like on the internet, you had to either ring a premium number and be like, to get past the goat, or you have to do is this. Simple. So yeah, that's pretty much all I want to speak to. I like I like games that make you think, games that make you feel like you really want to play it, like capture you for hours upon hours. And the fact is, then you know that when you go back to the game, you're gonna love it and not go, another game, really? So yeah, that's kind of what I really want to talk about. It was just a random thing that was popped into my mind. The question is, what sort of game makes you feel good? So let me know down below in the comments. If you've liked this video, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in a bit.